From a cynical standpoint, it would be downright hilarious if Aaron Rodgers were to force his way out of Green Bay, either via trade or, even more funny, if you don't trade me, then damn it, I'd rather retire than play for you again. Just for Packers fans who, from a football standpoint, they've been born and raised with a silver spoon in their mouth. I mean, you go from one first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback to the next. Who does that? How often does that happen? It's pretty rare. I want to see the Packers nation. I want to see them go through the struggle of bum-ass quarterback play to the likes of Christian Ponder. And I think they do have that with Jordan Love, which takes me back to the skit I did on the Packers 2020 draft. Trading up for Jordan Love was a huge reach. I just don't think there's anything worth raising hell about when it comes to him. And there does appear, and not even appears, it's just common knowledge at this point, there's a big enough rift between the Packers organization and Aaron Rodgers to where I just don't see how he comes back to play for the Packers again. It seems like he legitimately, come hell or high water, will not play for the Packers. And I would love nothing more than to look at Packers fans and say, oh, what's that? Uncertainty at quarterback? No sense of direction for the future of your franchise? You don't say. Welcome to the club. And that's from a misery loves company standpoint. But from a football perspective, I want Aaron Rodgers to stay in Green Bay. I think the Vikings, they have what it takes to compete in the playoffs. It all comes down to coaching. That's on Mike Zimmer. And I saw, the latest head coach rankings, and Zimmer, I think, 10, 12, something like that. And, the Zimmer stance. Oh, Mike Zimmer, he's ranked too low. Look at his overall record. And Zimmer's the greatest thing we've ever seen. But the funny thing is, my only thing on Mike Zimmer is show up in big games. The Zimmer stance, they never want to talk about it. You never want to talk about that, do you? But I'm not going to shit on Zim any further. I want the Vikings to beat the Packers with Aaron Rodgers on that roster. I want the Vikings, their David, to take down the Packers' Goliath. And if Rodgers is elsewhere in 2021, that would certainly open up the red carpet for the NFC North division to be the Vikings to lose, kind of like the Bills in the AFC East when Tom Brady left the New England Patriots. It's not the Bills' fault that happened, but just think how satisfying it would be. I think it would be good for football. It would be good for this division. And if we're really trying to sit here and win a championship, what better way to prepare for a deep playoff run than taking down the reigning MVP in our own division? It would be nothing more satisfying than to straight up own the Packers with Aaron Rodgers looking up at us because we're just the better team. And it takes me back to that 2005 wildcard game, Vikings versus Packers at Lambeau. Randy Moss, the moon game, in which case he did the stutter step move, beat Al Harris for the long fade touchdown route from Dante Culpepper, and I was so jacked up. I remember I was working. My first job was at Target in the Pizza Hut section over there. I was so jacked up. I was in the break room. We had the TV on, and I don't even remember Joe Buck's "That's a Disgusting Act" by Randy Moss. I didn't even hear it because I was too busy shouting for joy watching that play happen, going up 31-17. Remember how satisfying that was? Brett Favre was out there. That was your team. We beat you in your house. I want that feeling again. I want it again. Think of how great it would be to beat the Packers, win the division. Now, to keep it 100, my prediction was if Aaron Rodgers, if he does return, I think the Vikings, they'll be a wild card team versus if he leaves, they'll definitely win the division, but it's still up for grabs. Think of how satisfying it would be for the Vikings to beat the Packers with Aaron Rodgers looking up at us, shutting them down to then finally get traded in 2022 to then start the Jordan Love era. How satisfying would it be for the Vikings to end the Packers franchise, essentially, with Aaron Rodgers? Oh, my God. Kind of like Damian Lillard when he ended the Oklahoma City Thunder franchise. After that, in that playoff run, goodness, Paul George, he got traded to the Clippers. Russell Westbrook, he got traded to the Houston Rockets. I want that same situation for the Vikings. I want Aaron Rodgers on the Packers, damn it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. This podcast is brought to you by Modest Brewing. They're open 7 days a week, including 2 hours before all Twins home games. You can check them out at 505 North 3rd Street in Minneapolis or at modestbrewing.com. For a chance to win a $25 gift card to Modest Brewing, I'm going to make this post on Facebook. But as a Vikings fan, let me know. I know a win is a win, a loss is a loss. But as a Vikings fan, do you want to see Aaron Rodgers remain in Green Bay knowing that we can beat the hell out of him, or do you want to see him gone so that way we can just run the division? Let me know your thoughts in that post, facebook.com/realisticrandy. Next video is tomorrow, and we'll say one winner will be selected at random. We'll say it will be announced Friday, noon, Central Standard Time. Next video is tomorrow. We'll see you then.